This summit is happening, obviously, at the Kenya School of Government. So it's only good manners to have the host properly welcome us.
I really appreciate the spirit of this event. The spirit, ideally, we would want the youth to embrace agriculture very positively. So we are very proud to have you people allowed, because we know that a lot of knowledge, a lot of skills, and a lot of mindset will be imparted into each one of us. Karibuni sana to our campus, learn a lot, network a lot. I hear there are people from all the other counties. This is the face of Kenya, and I believe that this is not the first time you are coming to our campus. You still are welcome for all the other programs. For Embu County, county number 14, we are also very proud to be associated with you, and very proud to be the county that hosts the Kenya School of Government. Otherwise, thank you very much.
Every other year, campaigning and electioneering year, we usually have people that come to the young people and tell them, you know, we are to create jobs. And they tell us we are to create jobs for you, young people. But eventually, after 5 years, what we usually find is that no jobs are usually created. The reason is because the best employer can only be agriculture. And that is why we are introducing you and opening your eyes as the young people of this county and of this country, so that you may see the opportunities that we have in the agriculture sector. Agriculture can be taken not for subsistence farming, but also for commercial farming. We are very grateful that you came, and we are happy that you are here together with us. God bless you, and I know that we shall garner a lot from this particular summit.
Oh, wow! I can see the future, a bright future. The leaders of tomorrow are here. My big brothers and sisters, tomorrow is here today. Bring back 4K clubs to primary school. Rebrand them, revive them. I will learn technology, new and old, and change my mindset that agriculture is dirty, yuck, and useless. Give us information to be Mkulima Bora, mkulima.com. I see what you're thinking. Where to get the money? Don't worry, we'll share our leaders. Give them money, a lot of money. Mommy calls it microfinance. I don't understand it, but I know you know. Bring our future now, our youth, our future. This is Young from Mahaula Amina speaking. Bye. Mwah. Thank you.
For the next few moments, we'll be exploring the question of partnership opportunities in the youth agricultural value chain. And it will be great if, when you contribute, give examples of how your organization has done this and how practical it is.
We offer contracts for production of sunflower, soybeans. You can also get opportunities to venture into animal feed distribution.
Ours is to market. Ours is to sell. Ours is to trade with those products that have come from the fields.
We are offering technical advice, especially on the areas of good agricultural practice. We work very closely with a number of counties.
For me, this is a very special occasion because the youth are our major constituency. They are the reason we are here, and they are the reason why we are driving this agenda.
The policy of government now is to move away from export of raw products to value-added products. And in doing that, government is targeting young people to start the value addition.
Global Communities is an American charity. We partner with Kenya School of Monetary Studies. Together we came up with a curriculum that trains staff so that they can interact much better and more efficiently with farmers and agribusiness players.
We are aware that the youth have a lot of challenges. We know that some of our youth have land, some of our youth don't have land. And that is why the Ministry of Trade or Ministry of Industry, Trade and Cooperatives comes in handy to support you so that if you are not able to be in the farm, if you cannot be able to lease and be a sharecropper in a farm, you can actually be able to partner, seek partnership with your fellow youth who are already producing, and you can help them to have their products in the marketplace, whether it is locally or internationally.
This is a government trust that is founded by Kenyan government and Denmark, and we were founded in 2002, and the mandate was to work with micro, small and medium enterprises in ensuring that they are able to tap into the market.
My name is George Gaita. I am from Embu County. I have a question for the representative from FAO. When I come across your various presentations, many people from your organization speak about the role that ICT is expected to play in agriculture. I would like to have your thoughts on the specific things that you think ICT can do for us in this county who want to venture into agriculture. Thank you.
We've got different platforms in the agriculture space offering market opportunities where you can tap in and be able to see who is looking for what, at what cost, where, and in what quantities. I encourage the young people to really embrace digital technology.
Today, trade is actually done using online platforms. You might all be aware about the e-commerce platforms, whereby we've seen a lot of initiatives by our young people or innovations, where they are trying to come up with, buy from Kenya portals or websites where they can be able to put, available products in the county. So I encourage you to take opportunities in that space. You can create your own, online platform, and you can be able to work with your fellow youth who are in the farms to showcase their products and link them to markets locally and globally. That is how you can be able to do that business. In fact, in those portals, you can even have M-Pesa links so that they pay directly to you. You don't even have to meet.
I'm Simon Kanyutu Kemani, Chairman, Agriculture, Laikipia County Assembly. My question goes to the person who talked about contract farming, which is the gospel we are preaching to our people. I would wish to know whether they have an agent or somebody who can engage our farmers in Laikipia and also the youth in Laikipia County.
We engage all our farmers, including the youth, through a contract, an offtake contract. And the offtake contract basically is a commitment that the company will buy the produce that you grow, and vice versa, that you as the farmer, you will supply us with the produce, and we have a forward price in the contract. I would urge the youth that are here, and through the Ministry of Youth, I want to believe that by the time I leave this summit today, I'll get about minimum 200 youths that will get into contract farming. We will give you the market, we will give you the technical support, and we will link you up to input suppliers. And of course, we will work with the FAO to give you the technical bit, so that we ensure that we get good returns.
One of our biggest challenges as a country is trade information. That is why you realize that some parts of the country could be hungry and they lack sufficient, commodities to buy. While in other places, you find that tomatoes, potatoes, and other things are rotting. So if we can be able to build, trade information portals in counties, like for example, we've discussed with the county here, and we want to model Embu County and come up with a county trade information portal so that our youth can be able to access information about markets, about products, about enterprises to do contracts with, about buyers who can buy their products. And we create that link. Then we'll be able to address the question of hunger, because it is related to lack of resources or it's related to lack of economic opportunities. So we need to create those economic opportunities, and counties will be very critical in addressing that question.
Right.
My name is Linda Kamau. I'm from Bere South. I would like to address to everyone in the panel, because I've been in farming for the last 4 years, and we need protections in terms of, especially the contract farming. I've done contract farming where the exporters take our produce and they take more than even 2 years to pay us back. And that is really taking us back, because the money we invest in the farms is what we want it to be continuous. So when you grow your crop, exporters take your crop and they take more than 2 years to pay you, it's really setting us back.
The model we've used in the past is to ensure that in other counties, we've even gotten then the county to be a witness in the contract. Because that then, I mean, in a way, both parties do not want to risk messing up. So there's a role to be played there, and I hope in future we can have more of this so that our farmers, our young people are protected against any form of exploitation.
The contract is a commitment, and the commitment is not just on production, but it also encompasses the payment. Make sure that it's well covered in the contract. It should cover in the contract in the sense that, one, the price has to be clear from the onset. We don't want you are told that the product will be bought at 100 shillings. Then when it's ready, it's bought at 20 shillings. You are told you'll be paid within 2 weeks. You are paid after 2 months. Make sure that that is well spelled out in the contract.
Finally, what I would want to say is that there are so many opportunities for young people, and such forums, they need not to be one-off. They need to be as many as possible so that we are able to interact with you and show you the lines and the scope that is there to ensure that young people are able to access resources.
Can we change our mindset and realize that with what we have, even with the education you have, you've been taught, you came from Kenyatta University, and it's like a shame if you're seen in your village cultivating bananas, cultivating tomatoes, you fear that you might even lose your boyfriend or girlfriend. But you see, you have your work attire when you go to do that, but when you get out, you have a suit like myself.
Tap into technologies to do business. We have expanding population. Those are jobs for you. We have people migrating into the cities. Those are jobs for you. Let's tap into technologies to employ ourselves. Thank you very much.
We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future. So basically, I want to say that that's what government is doing. We are building our youth for the future.
As your minister for youth, I want to tell you this, that I am here to develop and to enhance your agenda. Please bring your agenda to me. If this county is going to move forward, it is from your ideas. So please, keep them coming. Our doors are open. Give us ideas. Innovate, innovate, innovate. Thank you.
I continue to also urge the county governments to also really support the youth in agribusiness. Let's do everything within our power to be able to do that, but youths also take the initiative. I think that's my message for you, and I wish you all the best in the future. God bless. Thank you.
A candle does not lose his right by writing other candles. We have lost nothing by sharing with you, but we have lit you as a candle so that now you can go and write others. The only lucky thing you have time with you. You have age. You have time with you. That's a very big resource. which unfortunately some of us don't have. You have time backing you. You can be able to get anywhere, you can get to the sky and even beyond.
I get a lot of requisitions from the youth that I want to become this, I want to become a kachu, I want to become this. Let's change our mind. Yeah? Let's think of how can we tap the opportunities that exist within our private sector. And the private sector is thriving very well and has opportunities for the youth.
Today what is happening is that the youth are demonstrating what we have been teaching them about coffee value chain. We have been training them on how to engage with the coffee from the farm to the processing all the way to the cup. And then of course now they are at the level whereby they are being introduced to engage with coffee as a business. So today they are going to be demonstrating, they are going to be showing the visitors the process of coffee all the way from the farm to processing, to roasting, to packaging, to serving in a cup. So a lot of people are going to be enjoying coffee that is being done by the young people from Embu.
The event is launching the youth strategy for agribusiness. Agribusiness is one area that many youths have shied away from because we are out there, you in the university, you're looking for a degree, but you come to realize that the market for work jobs in this place, it's kind of slim. So with this, you can be able to start your own entrepreneurial program, and you can be able to even sustain yourself with all those products right from the farm up to the coffee place. Yeah.
I'm Hilary Otieno Omondi from Siaya County. I represent Siaya County Agri-Entrepreneurs Organization in Siaya County. There is money in agriculture, and let's embrace it. Even me, I'm a graduate and I don't have a job, but I don't regret. Thank you.
My name is Joshua Justin Muredhi, youth in agribusiness, Embu County. If the future people of ours are to enjoy the shade, of course, of a tree, the time to plant that tree is now. And with those few remarks, I want to salute you. May our good Lord bless you mightily as we move forward to launch this summit. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, our chief guest, our cabinet secretaries, our governor, our deputy governor, honorable members, the county government staff, my fellow youth. Good afternoon. Actually, many a times we keep on saying that the youth are not in the agricultural sector, but these numbers actually speak the truth. We have over 1,400 youth in this sitting, not only from Embu County, but from far and beyond. And that is a clear indication that the youth are ready to take upon the sector. We have a governor who has given us an enabling environment, and he still plays the role of still being a parent to us, and that's why such initiatives are able to be nurtured. And we want to thank you, Your Excellency. So today, let me welcome you to the inaugural Embu County Youth in Agribusiness strategy launch. It's a 4-year strategy that is addressing the challenges that are hindering our young people from actively participating in the sector. When you say that the young people have not been in the sector, that was valid in 2011. The truth is the young people in the sector, and they're struggling. We've realized that the sector is underperforming, and only an input by the young people in a way that is structured, coordinated, and thoughtful can be able to sustain the sector. So that's why we came up with the 11 strategic issues and objectives to be able to actually nurture our youth in this particular sector. I commend my staff for that. May God bless us all and all for the partners that have helped us. And may God help us all as we actually work towards empowering our future, because a future that is not empowered is actually doomed. Thank you to all the partners that have supported us, and may God bless us all. Thank you.
Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Interior and Coordination of National Government, Dr. Fred Matiang'i. We are honored that you spared time to join us. We do not take it for granted. Asante sana. To all our development partners with us today, receive my gratitude for your invariable support. The agriculture sector is currently dominated by the older generation, my group, whereby the average age is 60 years. This scenario must change immediately. Mara moja. It must change. There are opportunities. This summit must be the beginning of the transformational paradigm shift in the agricultural sector, and especially in agribusiness. May I wish to assure you that you will not be alone in your endeavors. My government and willing development partners will be at hand in your journey to prosperity. Thank you, and may God bless you. With those few remarks, may I be upstanding to welcome Honorable Dr. Fred Matiang'i to give a keynote address. Mara moja. Asante sana. Thank you.
Governor Wambora, and all of you colleagues from the county government of Embu, my brothers and sisters with me from national government. I am here under the auspices of the National Development Implementation Coordination and Communication Committee, which was formed by His Excellency the President through Executive Order number 1 of 2019, which puts together all of us as cabinet members to focus on the implementation of national government projects and delivery of the same across the country. That's why we are in this region of our country. Governor Wambora, I met your CEC for Agriculture in the morning, and I've seen her in action here. I would like to undertake that when this conference that you're having here is done, if you're going to put together a team of young people in the form of a committee that is going to work to further the 11-point agenda that she spoke about, I would be the first one to host that committee, to sit down with them. And I will invite my colleagues to sit around with me so that we can engage. And I am happy to hear the CEC Agriculture say the things she said here, that we can no longer say that the youth are not in agriculture. We should find ways of involving the youth even more as we go forward. We will not succeed if the youth are not involved in agriculture. And drives such as we are seeing here this morning are critical in drawing the youth into the agricultural sector, because that way we are on our way towards achieving food security. I wish you all the best, and I know we are going to meet soon. And Governor, I have made a public commitment that I will meet with your CEC and the committee, that the team that is going to emerge from here, so that we can discuss how we will support you. I will come along during that meeting with my colleague cabinet secretaries for agriculture, for ICT, and any others you may need, water. I will persuade them, we sit together with you and see how we can meaningfully contribute towards supporting you as you go forward. And therefore, with that, it's my distinct honor, pleasure, and very sincere privilege to declare the Embu County Youth in Agribusiness Strategy 2019-2023 officially launched, and thank you.
My name is Peter Gitonga Ireri. I do a small business of selling vegetables, but also do farming, and I rear some chickens. And in today's summit, I have learned a lot, especially when it comes to networking and how I can use the different networks to sell my product and even sell them to other countries. So I think from now I've taken it as a challenge. When I go out there, I'll maybe expand my business so that I can rear more chickens and maybe also export, because you have been taught about exporting your products.
Vile mimi ningesema kama vile ningetaka kuambia viongozi wa county tukiasia na His Excellent Governor, kumwambia asante kwa hiyo programu yake, na wale wote wamekuwa pamoja na yeye wakitengeneza hiyo program, niwaambie asante sana kwa kufikiria wana youth, kwa sababu wana youth wamekuwa wameachwa nyuma kidogo, lakini saa hizi tunaona county yetu ya Embu imerecognize my youth sana.